Hey guys, Yuri here. Why am I back on Instagram? And I've got an important lesson to share with you in this video. Now, first and foremost, if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow me at Healthpreneur1 is the account. I'm going to share with you why I'm back on Instagram in this video and a really important lesson that I hope really sinks in for you. Now, I've been on and off of Instagram for a couple of years. We have an account under my personal name, which is more of our health and fitness business that I don't think anything is happening with. And then we have an account under Healthpreneur1, which is for our Healthpreneur business. And I started the accounts whenever we started Healthpreneur, I think, or maybe not, probably about a year and a half into it. And then I did it for a little bit and then I stopped. And I think I just got really frustrated by Instagram because number one, I couldn't stand looking at my feed. It was just like a lot of ass shots and narcissistic nonsense. And I didn't like from my perception, what I was seeing on Instagram. And then I realized something. Almost got hit by a car because I'm kind of hiding behind some trees here and it's on the road. But anyways, I think we'll be okay. Plus I've got video footage if anything happens. So the thing I realized about Instagram is it's not about me. It's not about the narcissism. It's actually about the message. And as I started to really understand Instagram as a platform a little bit better, I realized how powerful it is to really connect with our audience in a different and maybe deeper way than some other platforms. And so I said, okay, you know what? If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. So I've really fully committed to Instagram, and we've got a great, I think, a great strategy lined out. And it's really, honestly, guys, it's just about being truthful. So a lot of what you're going to see from me on Instagram is like just raw Yuri. It's nothing, nothing polished or fake. It's just the truth. So I'm going to start walking. Just so I don't get hit by some of these cars. Anyways, so I think the key with Instagram is just being truthful, right? And I think it's just a great policy in general. Okay, so here's the caveat though. So the reason I just literally within a couple weeks ago got back on Instagram is because we've had Healthpreneur now for, as of this recording, 2.5 years. And we've spent the bulk of that time, I'd say it's certainly the last year and a half, building out and perfecting our perfect process. And our perfect process is called the perfect client pipeline. And just so you know, just because I'm on Instagram doesn't mean that's where the bulk of our business is coming from. It's actually just like a small amount. The bulk of our business comes from our perfect client pipeline, which is our predictable and profitable system that attracts people we don't even know into our world. And this is exactly what we help our clients build out in their business too, because if you don't have a predictable machine, a predictable process that your business is built upon, you don't have a business, okay? Like it's just, it's cut and dry. Like if you're on Instagram 24/7, doing stories, posting, doing all this kind of stuff, that's fine. It'll produce some results. But what happens when your phone breaks? What happens when you're on vacation and you don't want to take your phone? What happens, God forbid, when you're on like a cruise and you have no Wi-Fi? Your business disappears. And that's not a business, okay? You have to understand this, is if your business is dependent upon you, you don't have a business, you have a job. And I'll say this time and time again. I've created another video in the past called, do you have a business or do you have a job? And it's just this, guys, you have to understand this. Social media is fine, right? All this stuff we're doing online is fine, but you have to have a system in your business that when you're sleeping, close your eyes, you're not on the internet, is attracting clients into your world and is enrolling them with little to no of your input, little to none of your own input. Initially, you have to build this out, but once it's dialed in and fine-tuned, that's what you got. You got a business that works for you. Now, the reason I came back on Instagram is because we spent the last year to year and a half perfecting our process, right? The core of our business. So now I have a lot more free time because we've built this out. I've got a great team supporting me. And I'm not saying you have to have a big team before you get back on social and stuff, but you have to have a process which predictably brings in new leads and clients for you every single day, like clockwork. Otherwise, you're relying on referrals and posting 1,000 times inside of Facebook groups or posting on Instagram and doing stories endlessly, and you're not even present with the world around you. I mean, I'm shooting a video here as I'm going for a beautiful walk on this amazing day. And you might be thinking, okay, well, you're not really present with this current moment. And that's true, I'm not. I'm kind of present with shooting this video. but I spend a lot of time in my neighborhood here, and I love walking around in this beautiful naturesque area. And if I were shooting stories every single time I was going for a walk, I wouldn't even be present with my own life. Now, as you may or may not notice, a lot of my videos, I have the same outfit on. And that's because I shoot all my videos at the same time. So I shoot like 10 videos in one go, so that every single time I'm walking, I don't have to be on my phone. Now, I'm not trying to be like some like pompous ass here, and I'm not trying to be on a soapbox, but the only reason that I'm on social in an active way now is because it's not the major source of my business, right? It's not the major source of attracting clients. Yes, we're building it out. It's a long-term game plan, and now we're getting a lot more engaged with our audience in different ways. But think about this too with Gary Vaynerchuk, right? Gary Vaynerchuk is on social media all the time, but remember, he doesn't have to monetize his following. He has VaynerMedia, 500 employees. They work with Fortune 500 companies. Sure, he can be on social media giving away all his best stuff all day long because he doesn't need the money. But if you need the money and if you need the clients, you can't be wasting time on social media every single second of the day. You have to have a system built in your business, and if you want to spend time on top of that, on Instagram or Facebook afterwards, that's totally fine. But it needs to be a secondary activity in your business. Number one is attracting and converting new clients. Number two is delivering those clients an amazing results. And then number three is whatever else you want to do. So I think a lot of us really enjoy sharing and teaching content, but it needs to be done in such a way that doesn't waste your time. And I'm very, very cognizant of that. When I'm shooting these videos or when I'm doing stuff on social, I'm setting up a plan to win. I'm not just wasting time like I used to, 12, 13 years ago. So guys, that's why I'm back on Instagram. Follow me. I'd love to chat with you and engage with you on Instagram. I think we're doing some pretty cool stuff, but you can let me know. We're doing live stories here and there, posting every single day. Got lots of cool stuff coming your way. And if there's anything you need from me, just let us know. We're here to support you and really help you build an amazing health business. And if you want our secret sauce to building a business that is a lot more predictable and profitable, then DM me. Just send me a direct message or a message wherever you're watching this, and I'll be sure to send you some more information about how we can serve you and really help you build out your perfect client pipeline so you have more predictability, you have more structure, and as a result, a lot more freedom and money from your business. All right. So from this construction site, I will bid you farewell, and I'll talk to you soon.